feel your feet on the ground.
Yeah. I may have to
Hello.
get up and just stand up.
Yeah,
You can get up and stand up, and
Yep.
we are live. Hello, everybody.
Hi everyone. Like it's Sunday night. We do distant healing. I'm really lucky enough got to add that to my spiel. I've got Rachel here with me from Seven Directions, and I've also got Matt from Soular Magick. So I'm looking forward to spending time with both these amazing people. Now, behind the laptop, I've got the healing book from Koha, which I will pull out. And everybody who put their name in the book, I will be sending, or we will be sending out healing to you tonight. And thank you for being part of Koha yesterday. Actually, I'm going to hand it over to Rachel because already the energy is just amped up big time, and I'm going to start sweating. So I'm going to give it to Rachel, and she can look good.
Oh, thank you, Selena. So I've met Matt a couple of times and been lucky enough to hear him play the didgeridoo. So, Selena, you've turned your microphone, you've turned your video off.
I have, because I wanted to get behind the laptop. Sorry.
Oh, okay. So last night I went to Deb over at Drakentas for the Drakentas Connection for a gong bath, and what a wonderful coincidence of time. I met the lovely Matt there again, and this time he was playing the didgeridoo. So it was made for a very, very magical experience. So, and Selena, you missed out. You missed out big time. Big time. Susan went and loved it. And that's what I was saying. It was it just added such a rich depth to the whole experience. I could have done it for ages. I swear you guys just changed the time on the clock. Like it went for over an hour and it felt like 10 minutes. And it was just really, really, really lovely. And so Deb was saying that Matt is studying sound therapy. Is that what you're adding into Soular Magick, sound therapy?
I'm doing sound therapy.
Yeah.
I'm blending that with Reiki and breath work.
Beautiful. And breath work, that's something that my husband's currently interested in. He goes through, you haven't spent much time with us at all, but my husband tends to go through phases. So a couple of weeks ago it was Joe Dispenza, and at the moment it's he's studying breath work. So, and there's a lot in breathing. He's got this real thing about breathing through his nose and exercises for breathing through your nose. Yes, he's been waking up in the morning going, oh, I woke up at 2 o'clock this morning and I was still mouth breathing. So is that the sort of thing that you do with your breath work, teaching people to breathe through their nose?
Well, the breath work that I've been taught was by the amazing Dan Poro. Hopefully I'm saying his name right. And it's warrior spirit breath work.
Oh, that sounds curious.
Yeah, and a lot of the breathing is through the mouth.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Why is that?
It's, well, I can only talk from my experience of having done it. And for me, it just hits those spots within my body that I can't reach normally.
Okay. Right. Yeah. Right. Because was it one of the books he's been reading? It said in some cultures they won't like breathe through their mouth. It's because the air's evil. And they will literally smack kids in the back of the head if they breathe through their mouth.
Wow. Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty intense.
Yeah, well, Bruce tends to find the most intense things.
He does.
So it's really like fascinating because so breathing through the mouth and breathing through the nose hits different areas in your body, and
from my experience, yeah, that's what happened. Yeah.
Fabulous. Well, I might have to get him to have a look at, what was it? I'll have to. Can you pop a? We'll pop that into the comments underneath, because I'm like, whoa, it's breath work. Because yeah, he's got he's currently also looking at, because he doesn't feel his nose is straight enough, of chiropractic deviated septum repairs. It's brutal, absolutely brutal. You should see some of the videos. Oh my god, they're terrifying. Yeah. And then we went from there to other chiropractic stuff. So yeah. So you incorporate breath work and sound now into Reiki, is that right?
Reiki. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. And what draws you predominantly to incorporate sound?
It just goes through everything. It just goes through everything. And it amplifies something deep within me that I love sharing with others. And yeah, I just can't, explain it in words. It's energy. It's beautiful, pure energy that that channels through me. It's not me. It's just something that I ask to come through. And yeah, it sounds, I don't. It's just beautiful to me.
Can't put words to the vibration.
Yeah.
It transcends and precedes our written language, doesn't it? Because it is vibrational.
Yes.
Yeah. And then we've gone from vibration to words to physical manifestations. And I certainly felt that last night when you played the didgeridoo. At one stage there, I opened my eyes. I was rolled over and I caught a glimpse of you standing. Like, I actually kept opening. I reopened my eyes because you were standing behind the gong, one of the big gongs, because you were when you were in the corner, and you were holding your brand new baby.
Yes.
Which is how tall are you? Like, how tall is that? How tall is that ditch?
I think I'm around 174.
Yeah.
And I think that is also around 174.
And so you were holding it and firmly with the down on the ground, and your hand was right up high. I'm holding it, and the gong just covered the top part of you, and you just looked like a centurion. You were it was just like Deb had put you into a little magic box there, or that's how you guys were working. I shouldn't say Deb put you in the box, because she certainly did not, but that you were just there, and just holding the space was just delicious. And you just look like a centurion. Like, if I had sometimes I wish I had cameras in my eyes, I could just go snap.
Yeah. Can you explain what a centurion looks like, please?
Like one of those Roman guards where they stand just sort of stand there really firm, and they've got their sword or their spear or whatever they've got for moving things through their life, and they just sort of stand there solid, just really solid, guarding like a gatekeeper, or in this case a space holder. And it was just really, really nice. And then I couldn't help them but open to see what was going on later on, because it was just a beautiful combination of sounds, and it was improvised, wasn't it?
Yes.
Matt, so no practice or anything.
No
they
practice.
Just come together, almost like a mystical jazz club.
Wow.
So and it was beautiful because you opened Matt opened the gong bath, and moves all the way around the room, and it's just so deep and got so many sounds. Like, I love listening to it. It's just got so many different sounds and little trills and very, very similar to the light language, actually, that Deb speaks, in that there's just this little vibrations that just spoke to me, and gave me feelings and messages that would each individual person receives differently, because it's a vibration. So you can't you can't say that my experience is your experience, because even though we're experiencing the same thing, it was really good. So Matt started with the didgeridoo and went around the room, and then Deb just wonderfully came in with her gongs and did her magic, and then every now and then Matt came in and out and in and out. Just traveled. I just traveled.
I missed out big time, didn't I?
Oh, Selena, you did.
Gutted. Just
you,
gutted.
you missed out massively. So yeah, you would have loved it. You would have been all over it. And that's what I said to Matt. Oh, you know, Selena will love you. She'll be all over you.
Where can we go to actually experience that healing and to sit in space and have you do your healing magic?
Well, I've just been fortunate enough to start working on Saturdays at a place called Spirit Earth Reiki, which is in Highgate Hill.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice and central for everybody.
It's the studio is beautiful, just full of beautiful energy. On top of the hill, and that's where I learned my Reiki from Sarah. And yeah, the place is just beautiful energy, and she's given me some time on Saturdays to be of service to other souls.
Excellent. That's something else that's going to have to go in the comments below.
Please, Matt.
Yeah, definitely.
Can I just say, we've got Carol with us, Carol Hedder and Luana Wilson with us.
Hello.
Hi, you two. And
Hello.
And Carol has asked if we can send some healing to Ed and Pompey.
Okay.
And I can't remember if I pronounced that correctly, Carol, but yeah, forgive me, please. Also, I'm sending healing for Adam anyway. Okay, sorry, I'll hand it back to you two again, and I'll just look good in the background again.
Look in the background and
Yep.
hold space of healing and make sure it's all coming through nicely. Yeah. So yeah, no, last night was fabulous. You did miss out, definitely. And the didgeridoo has a really, it's got a so earthy. And what was your new didgeridoo made of?
It's made of hemp.
Yeah.
Hemp, yes.
So is it like a wood hemp or turned into plastic hemp? Because I didn't touch it or come over and look at it or anything.
Well, hemp's a plant.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, plant.
It looks so shiny.
Yes, there's a brother, I think his name's John, and he's on Instagram, Sound of Hemp.
Right, yep.
Sound of Hemp. And yeah, he makes them.
Fabulous.
And there's hemp, charcoal, and he did say there were some crystals in there as well. Yeah.
You
Nice.
know some interesting people. I like it.
You do know interesting people there, Matt.
Oh, yeah, you know, always looking to connect with like souls, really.
Yeah.
I like that. Like souls. Yes, I like that.
Also, and I will be doing some more work with Deb, so that will be more of a regular occurrence where I get to work with Deb.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. And you guys look like you were just having fun as well, and you could really feel it channeling through.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
What were you guys doing at the end? You got like 1,000 instruments, it seems. Yeah. What were you going around with at the end there? Were they Tibetan bells or something?
Chimes.
Tibet. Is it chimes?
Yeah, I just call them angel bells, fairy bells.
Yes, that's what it sounded like.
Yeah,
that's what it sounded like, and each sound resonates with you differently.
Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah, and I think Deb was on the xylophone.
Was that what she was on?
Yeah.
You guys were like whole little rock band happening there, singing, and, just flying around, dancing away. But it was interesting too because one of the ladies that attended last night, she said at the end of the day, "Oh, yeah, no, it was all good until you opened the door and I could hear the neighbour's radio." We're like, There was no radio. And so, yes, it'll be interesting to see how she goes in the coming days, because she must have gone somewhere and unlocked something, because she was clear. I was here. I was awake.
Yes.
I did not go anywhere. Somebody opened the door and I could hear the radio.
Yeah.
And the people talking like a talk show. And we're like, nobody heard it.
No.
Nobody heard it. But then one of the other ladies didn't hear you playing the didgeridoo for most of the thing. She heard you open, didn't she? But not hear you for the rest of the time.
Yes. Yeah.
So she was like, oh, it would have been really nice to have the didgeridoo a little bit more. We're like, it was.
Yeah.
It was all the way through. So I just love that experience that, you go to the same thing and the sound just takes you to wherever.
Yes.
Like, we all clearly went to completely different destinations. Some to talk show hosts, some where there was no didgeridoo. So it was it was a fabulous evening.
Yeah.
So what are you going to say, Selena?
Isn't it amazing? Like, you can share the same space with people, and then depending on what your intention is or what you need to be hearing or seeing or feeling, will be what comes to you. So that's why there's all these differences in what people pick up, what they're aware of, and everything. So yeah, there's no, you're all experiencing this within this time space, but you're all experiencing differently, which makes it even more amazing.
It is. So yeah, I'm looking forward to you being up at Deb's more often. Not that I get around there too frequently, but it's still awesome, especially when she's out at Riverview and it's just around the corner.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so we've got Marie that's online with us at the moment.
Hey, Marie.
Well, and Missy Carter's on there as well.
Hello, how you going?
Hello.
Oh, Marie, you're gonna love Matt. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, well, she's just gone, wow.
Yeah. Yeah. And maybe one night we could just organise a private session with Deb. I'm sure we could get between 6 and 10 people. and Deb will go somewhere, because I checked it out the other day for somebody else. How much for a private session? How many people do you need? So so she said she'll go somewhere else for 10 at least. And between 6 and 10 at her place. I'm like,
Marie's going,
yeah. I reckon we could get half a dozen people around to Deb's place and we'll have Deb and Matt all to ourselves.
Yeah, I reckon. Let's do it. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, well, I know. The lady I took along last night would definitely be in. She's like, oh, I just wanted to stay. I just wanted to talk more. That was just fabulous. I just loved it. Which is so awesome. I just think it's fantastic. So yes, and Deb does wonderful massages too.
She does.
So yeah, underneath
well, you keep telling me that I haven't had one from her yet. So you have to telling me how good she is.
I know. We're talking all this smack about it. We should have had her online as well.
I was thinking that. We should have had her online as well.
We should do. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, maybe we can see. Zoom's a bit of a challenge for musical sounds, but maybe we can organise one evening a little bit of a 10-15 minute snippet or something.
Yeah, we need some really good microphones and stuff like that, eh?
Yeah. Well, I've got a good microphone, but Zoom's really good at cutting out background noise. So that includes most of the sound that you have going. So, yeah. Oh, well. So what's your favourite healing modality there, Matt?
I can't separate sound or breath work. It's just just receiving these energies from just different directions it's for me, that's there. I rate all of those three very highly. I've done other things, received other modalities, but for me personally, those three. I'm keen to try the massage type
One
stuff.
of Deb's.
Well,
yeah. Oh, geez. I was just thinking, oh, geez, massage and then with a didgeridoo afterwards. Oh, that'd be so good.
or even during.
During, oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Get combination there. Oh, definitely. Because Deb will get out the Tibetan bowls and the instruments and the bits and pieces and do a sound therapy over you as well. So yeah, but the didgeridoo, oh my gosh, that would be fabulous. So yeah, so I all I heard there was I'm looking forward to Matt's own special blend of healing, a combination of everything. Yeah, that'd be lovely.
Thank you. Yeah. I've had some amazing, beautiful guides and teachers that share their knowledge and wisdoms with me, and I'm just reverberating or amplifying their wisdoms through me with everything else that comes through us.
Fabulous.
Yeah. Really nice. Actually, can I just pop in? Now, if you added your name to the healing book, just know that you are getting healing sent to you, okay? I did, when I turned off my camera, I went and got it.
So yeah, so Matt's so graciously popped on with I don't know, maybe an hour's notice. Like, hey, Matt, you want to come on and tell us about sound healing?
More like half an hour.
But you know what I really like about what you've done, though, Rachel?
What? Yeah.
You kind of implied that he wasn't going to have to do much talking.
Yes.
And you've had him talking up his life.
He hasn't had to talk the whole time. I have asked a few questions.
Yes.
And I have, But so he's been thrown on and actually doesn't know very too much about what we do anyway. But I'm sure we'll learn soon. But so I was saying that we will probably have a quick chat. And we've only got 5 minutes left. So a quick chat about what's coming up with Selena and Koha and Koha panel. And you can stay on.
Yeah. Okay, so we are doing Koha panel this coming Saturday. So we have a panel 6 readers. Yeah, it's a $30 payment, and you will get a mini reading from each of the 6 readers. Now I'm going to throw it out there that I will do a 7th reading. So you're actually going to be getting 6 readings plus the 7th one in there for $30. So if you want to have a look at that, the advertising's on Healing Suite. So yeah, flick us a private message and we'll load you up and send you the information for that one. Now, sorry, Rachel. Now, Healing Suite Koha is on every 3rd Saturday. So next month, I'm going to be really talking to Matt. Mate, me and you're going to be buddies. Did you know that we're going to be real tight? Because I'm going to be breathing up and saying, hey, Matt, if you've got some time, come and check us out at Koha.
Yeah, I will.
We'd love to have your energy there and have your many talents. So, we're going to be tight.
The first Koha that I attended as a guest, you had a sound healer from Toowoomba who played the didgeridoo.
Yep. Yeah.
And that was amazing, Matt.
Yeah, that was
same.
Cool.
And for that, I sat down. So with Koha, it's by donation. So people donate a bit of cash. This time, thank you, Kylie. I have received some chocolate fudge, a biscuit, some candles, and some black salt. Very spoiled. I do keep saying, I'm quite happy with a box of mandarins.
Yeah.
And this time I got food. But yeah, it was an amazing experience. I really, really enjoyed it. And I was looking forward to going through that experience again, but he hasn't been back.
Yeah, Dawn hasn't been back. David got sick. He had a whole heap of operations on his back and everything. And he was coming down with David. So it's the reason why Don hasn't been down. And it was amazing having him because he actually shared some of his stories and did teaching, which is you can't put money to that kind of stuff, can you?
No.
Yeah, so greatly.
Yeah. So, you know, and all he did was he just had people sit in a chair.
Yeah.
And did his magic.
Yeah, and it was profound. What people got from it, like what I got from mine, was really profound. And you can, like, describing it, it was like just so many things happening all at once. And
I think Matt has that deep connection with understanding what we felt. So, and a beautiful place to share it with other people as well. I found it fantastic because the guy went around me and up and down and all over, and it was just awesome. But what was awesome is everybody everybody within earshot and vibration shot received a healing.
Yeah.
So every time somebody donated to him and got some work done, everybody benefited.
Yeah.
And sound has the ability to benefit all beings.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it just vibrates out.
Yeah, and it has the ability to go through so many different things, so many different layers. Yeah, and including walls, like the building walls, you can hear it outside. Yeah, so yeah, it's a benefit for everybody, isn't it?
It is, and that's why I love the gong sounds, the didgeridoo. But yeah, that's interesting though, because I had a piece of music at Koha the other day I was playing over and over again. It was just on repeat. Byron Metcalf's Heart Warrior goes for 15 minutes on repeat all day, right next to Selena. At the end of Koha, she goes, "Where's that didgeridoo coming from?"
Yeah, I know.
She hadn't heard it all day.
All day.
Like she was right next to the speaker.
Yeah.
So even with sound, you only hear it when you're ready, when you're ready to receive it. But yeah, fabulous. We're on 7:30.
We are. So, well, Matt, thank you very much for coming on, and thank you for telling us a bit about yourself and what you do and sharing that with us. Remember, we're going to be tight.
Yes.
I would honestly love it if you came to Koha and share your gifts. So let's work on that, because like, I'm still gutted that I didn't make it last night.
And I'm very pleased that I got it.
But yeah, thank you for spending time with us. So
you hang about, Matt, but we're going to go off live.
Okay. Yeah, thank you for connecting with me. And allowing me to connect with you.
Yeah, and we'll get your details on there in the comments. Yep. So if anybody wants to connect up with you, they can contact you. That'll be awesome. Thanks, Matt. Thanks, Rachel, for taking the night.